We are going to start today with our advanced leave it cue. Previously, when we've worked on leave it, and I think for a lot of dogs, we teach leave it as just don't go for that thing. As a more advanced way to handle the skill, I really would like the dogs to focus on us when we tell them to leave it, instead of simply just continuing to focus on the item we told them to leave alone. So for a lot of dogs, I'll start with Charlie here. We just start with leave it in a closed hand, leave it. And when he leaves the hand alone, take it. Good boy. Making sure we're cueing him with that take it command, just so he knows when it is actually time to have the food. Again, leave it. Take it. When he shows me he is proficient with that, we go to open hand, leave it, take it. Good. What we really are trying to build to is what we'll do with Pax, which is looking for eye contact out of the leave it. So leave it. And then waiting, just like Pax is doing. When he's looking at me, take it. Good boy. Rewarding him at that point. So we'll see if Charlie can do that. Leave it. Take it. Good boy. I would really give your dog 20 to 30 seconds even to see if they will look up at your face. You don't need to do anything. Just sit there and wait. If they're really being persistent with your hand, trying to get in there, you can cue them no, or so that they understand that they're doing something incorrect, or we just reset our hand and try again. Sit. And resetting the hand would be like, it's down here and I bring it back up. Leave it. Take it. Good boy. The more we practice this cue, the more our dogs will understand that leave it should be focus on the human. We can apply this in other scenarios that are more natural, like he's waiting for food, he's waiting at the door to go out, he wants to go on a walk, but really we want to transition to where food can be on the ground as well. First, I want to make sure that he understands how to leave food on the ground. Leave it. If he comes forward, I'm just blocking him with my hand until he backs up. Take it. Good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Take it. Leave it. Yes, take it. Good. When he shows me he's going to be able to do that, then we'll start to wait for the eye contact. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Take it. Good boy. Yes, good boy, take it. If you notice that your dog is reluctant to give you eye contact or confused, totally fine to do one of a couple things to help them. So first thing I would try is our dog, we're doing the leave it. If he's not focusing, watch me. Yes, and then rewarding him just so that he has a reminder of what that expectation is. The other thing we can do is make it easier by bringing the food up closer to our face just so that his eyes have to transition less distance. Sit. Leave it. Take it. Good boy, buddy. Leave it. Take it. This does help dogs that have reactivity issues as well. I notice with a lot of dogs, when we tell them, there's a dog over there, leave it alone. And even though we've told them to leave it, the dog continues to fixate on that dog. And most inappropriate behavior is driven with prolonged eye contact. So we get the staring. When a dog understands that staring isn't going to help them solve this problem and that looking at you will help them solve this problem, that makes life a whole lot easier, especially with big behaviors. So practicing this initially with appropriate items like food and toys will help a lot. After that, transitioning to things that our dogs encounter more naturally, like sticks and other stuff as we walk, and then eventually to like people and other dogs. Leave it. Good boy, take it. Totally fine here, like in this instance of pushing food towards him instead of just waiting for him to pick it up. I would always prefer that my dog be reluctant to take food that's on the ground for safety reasons. As they get more proficient with the leave it like this, then we start to transition take it to other situations that are more natural, like we drop food off the counter on purpose. And you may even with your dog have to do that with the dog on leash. If you feel like your dog's leave it isn't strong enough that if they race you to the item, they'll beat you to it, because we definitely don't want them to think it is a race, especially if they win that race repeatedly. Leave it. Yes, take it. Good boy. Leave it. Watch me. Yes, take it. Good boy. Come here. And really, we're trying to develop for him the idea that the default when something hits the ground is we should leave it alone. Pax free. Good boy. Sit. Leave it. Take it. Pax, take it. Good boy. Charlie. Sit. No. Sit. And here's a great example of our rule of two. Asked him a couple times for the sit. He seems like he doesn't want to sit, so we'll just ask him to do something else. Touch. Good boy. Good touch. Leave it. Take it. Good boy. And that is our advanced leave it cue.